Hi everyone, I'm going to be talking about DAECHWITA. I'm going to be breaking it down as a Chapman film student. Let's go! Let's go! Mountain brown down don't tweet shame. No. Okay, so right away, forgot my notebook. Oh well. Right away, the color palette is green, red, black, brown, and hits of gold and yellow. Yes. And everything is symmetrical. And then I wanted to point out, let's go back real quick. You can see like, it's like a tiger stripe coming in where the painting is, and it's really beautiful. Silhouette, gorgeous. Okay, so the boxes, those are the heads, and then the blankets are covering dead people, and all of the extra set decoration over there, it doesn't seem like it's doing anything. It seems decorative, but it actually, at the end when it gets dark, it is what the fire is fired up on. Everything has a purpose. Yes, and then you can see with the fire, it is like this in a V, so it's very aesthetically pleasing. Okay, so the foreground is really beautiful. I have no clue what these orange balls are, but it totally works. It's so interesting. It's so cool. And the color palette for the scene, it's very, very tight. It is neutrals, earth tones with hits of red, which I will point out. But the foreground is just perfect. Everything in the bottom half of your screen. It's so interesting to look at. Cow? Ha! Cow! I'm so weird. Okay, so let's go back for a second, just pointing something out. Okay, so on the left, the bottom left, the honeycomb stick things, I have no clue what they are, but it doesn't matter. It adds so much texture and it's just interesting to look at. Yeah. Okay, so right here I wanted to point out that everyone is in the same color palette, but then the guy on the right is in a different color. He has a pop of red, and I've noticed a lot of times when BTS are performing or when they're doing anything, there's always one member that has a different color, and it's just, the reason for it, I think it's because they don't want it to be matchy-matchy. This abrupt break is sponsored by I don't know what the f I'm doing. But I say texture a lot, and so I just want to explain what I mean by texture, and it's layering different objects into the frame. Like, for example, cinnamon and my phone. You see, they're like layered, and then you add the bowl, and then it's this really interesting vignette. This is obviously like a very historical Korean drama, but I think because it's AGUST D, he wanted to make it a little bit edgier, a little bit like, whoa! So I don't think every single time in a Korean drama you see pigs' heads and then that like rack of meat. Look how interesting that background is. This is my favorite scene. It's so good. Like look at that on the left. Look at everything from the bottom to the top. So much texture. Just okay. Let me go back. Okay, hits of red to, you know, make it more interesting. Just like the guys with red. Okay, so you see the red on the bottom left of the books. Small hand props. Red. Wait. Okay, so everyone is wearing the top knot, but Jungkook is not wearing it. He's the only one who's not wearing it. So flat. Wait, right there. Okay. So this is the other set. It's a very neutral tone, but then we have contrast with the umbrella and then the curtain, and both of these surfaces are very reflective, so it just looks very good with the light. Okay. Okay, so they're playing with different pile heights. So on the right, the display cabinet is higher, and then on the left, the display cabinet is lower, and then they have like ceramics and just decorative ceramics type of vibes, type of stuff. Not vibes, stuff. I guess it can be a vibe. It doesn't matter. Okay, next. Who's the king? Who's the boss? Okay, they just beheaded this fool, and that is his head, and it's gross. That is a head, and that is blood. It's gruesome. And then I just wanted to talk about how beautiful these flags are. I think it really adds to it. Love it. Oh, and then the ornamentation on the top of the building thing, whatever. Pretty. And over here you see the boxes. There's different pile heights of the heads in the boxes because, you know, you don't want it to be too uniform. That is hair, folks. That's what clued me in. I was like, that shit's gross. Damn. He just holds it up like, yeah, what you want? Nothing, you're dead. Okay, so let's talk about this car. This car is a classic 90s rapper car. Old school rap. AGUST D is old school rap. He really appreciates it. So I think it was a perfect car selection. And in addition, the palace is dark green and the car is dark green, and then there's a lot of flags that are yellow, and then the accents are mustard yellow, so it just ties perfectly into the color palette. Beautifully done. And you can see on the top left, yellow flag, 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 yellow flag. Okay, there's a lot of yellow flags. My point has been crossed, across, whatever. Oh, my favorite part! Let's go back. Let's go back. Boom! PD man. So you see the blue hue. It's casted above, and then the fire. Fire! Yeah, blue. Blue! King, I'm a boss. Okay, so now that it is dark, they added the lanterns in a V formation, and the lanterns are warm light. And then in the back, it is cool light, it's more blue, and then the painting is backlit. And obviously back in the day, the traditional hairstyle, no one was rocking platinum, but it doesn't need to be literal. Like, it's an artistic interpretation, so I think it's dope. It's a little like switch up, because I know like a king is not supposed to have a scar, so it's just like anti like king. It's just cool. Ha! PD man. See the blue? Pretty. Yeah. More blue on his face. Oh, look at all the blue. Okay, so from this you could tell, since the left side is not as illuminated as the right, you could tell that there's a big light on the right side casting the blue. It's very powerful. Good. Go! So cool! Pretty stairs, details, and then the see ya, bitch. Okay, that is all. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and have a good rest of your night. Bye-bye. Or day, doesn't matter. This is nighttime where I am. Bye.
I am sick and tired of seeing your ass. Yeah, I want to see other people. I'm sick and tired of looking at you.